Happy Wednesday, everybody. Here working on Rob's truck. We recently put a S&B air intake on. I did a couple weeks ago. I tried to film it, but my phone is just kaputs. So today we're doing Mishimoto catch cans. Just finished up the install. They have a pretty good install video on it. A little confusing on the clean side, but this is a dual can setup. Very impressive. I mean, they really know how to build a nice product. It's got filters and everything. It mounts to the firewall all nice. But while we're here I gotta tell you, this is the biggest catch can I've ever seen, and I am impressed because these EcoBoosts love to use these catch cans. Remember we put one on a 2019 Ranger 2.3, and in the wintertime, that thing would fill up real quick, and we ended up putting an extended can on it. And Mishimoto is good for extended cans. A lot of like J&L, formerly known as JLT, they make some nice catch cans, but I don't think they really have an option for extended cans. Which, if you live in the Northeast, in the USA, or if you live in Canada, I'm telling you, these things on cold starts, they love to fill those catch cans up. And I mean, you'd be surprised what goes through those things with a healthy engine. So this is a 3.5 EcoBoost 2018. I'm going to clean up the hoses. It doesn't have an engine cover because those are one of the things that go bye-bye here. No mouse houses. All the hoses are routed nice. Like I said, nice bracket. But check this out. That's the normal size catch can for most vehicles, including the ones we've been putting on. The dirty side catch can, which comes off the PCV, is massive. I'm talking swallow your beer can massive. That is fantastic. I mean, allegedly that's a beer can, but just wow. Good stuff. Good job, Mishimoto. And there's a provision for a drain on the bottom of it too, if you wanted to do that. I mean, it's going to take so long to fill this thing up. I put some nice 20W50 on the rim there just to lube up the O-rings and that, but this one's done. Hopefully get some better fuel mileage. I got to do plugs in this thing. If you guys want to see more on this truck, we are doing some kind of cool stuff to it. Oh, and the pins that come with this from S&B, they're not very good. So we got pins to put in this little scoop, but really nice intakes. Got a filter sock on it and everything. Took out the little whirlybird noise restrictor things in there. But yeah, gonna try to keep this one away from walnut blasting territory. It does have 91,000 miles on it, so it's not getting away from it totally. But you know, obviously we got to clean up in here, and like I say, spark plugs, and clean it up in here. See what else we got to do. On a less fun note, Escape 1.5. Yeah, this is a job I don't want to do again. Ford did it again with their. You got to pull the timing system apart just to change the water. I can see the pulley-driven water pumps right there, but the problem is it's like the 1.6, the 1.5 four-cylinder is. I've never really had to work on one of these, but the water pump goes behind the timing belt, and the timing belt tensioner is bolted to the water pump. Cool. So I've got wedges coming. I'm not changing this timing belt. This engine has 51,000 miles on it. It's a 2018. The belt is not contaminated. For all you that don't know, that crankshaft is not keyed. It has I can handle this job. I just for the mileage and everything, it's not worth it to me. But the crankshaft's not keyed. The cams aren't keyed. They have friction washers that hold them. So the gear and the crankshaft, the harmonic balancer, the pulley, not keyed because they wanted to save 2 pennies. So I've got a wedge kit coming. This says right in the service manual to wedge the timing belt. Set it up on TDC and wedge the timing belt. Take the tension off. I've got the mount back in for now. I didn't have to pull the cowl, but it gives you a lot more room. And this cowl was filthy. even though I'm not opening up the engine, I did not want to drop anything. Yeah, 51,000 miles, catastrophic failure on the water pump. So, show you guys that if I get up there and spin it. Box of rocks. No bueno. So, yeah, not fun. Especially because I've got to use my trans jack when I lift the car up to get underneath if I have to. You really got to do this from top and bottom, but I had to go up with the lift and go up with the jack. Down with the lift and down with the jack. Vice versa. And it's just a pain in the butt because I tried to put my support on there and there's really nothing to put it on, and it wants to slide downhill, and I didn't feel like putting it on the headlights. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of this engine. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, and I think that's air to water right there, intercooler or something. I'm just not a fan. Seems overcomplicated, and they're not known for being very reliable. So, 1.5 EcoBoost 4-cylinder, I'd probably stay away from if I were you. Alright guys, till next time, you guys have a good week. Thanks for watching. I'll try to put more content out. I'm sorry I haven't, but we got some good things coming. A lot of cool things to do with this truck. Lowering shackles in the rear to even it out, and maybe a resonator delete. But yeah, we'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.